Hey everybody, Billy Moan with Rambling Rose Studio, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Look what I have for you today. Is this not the cutest? It's a Luminary. I saw this on the internet on the Stampin' Up! Site. It was made by Monica Moritz. I guess that's the way you spell it. Her name is spelled M-O-R-I-T-Z. And I just thought it was really cute. And so I took her idea and made one pretty much like she did. It's somewhat a little bit different, but it's basically what she did. And you can see the stars are punched out at the top. It has a different house all the way around. It has one of the little candles. Can you see that? I'm looking, yeah. On the inside. And when it's not as bright as it is in the studio today because the sun is shining for us today, it really does light up nicely when it's set out. So this was her idea. So I took her idea, which I love, and made this one. It's just a tad taller than hers, and of course different scenery and stamps. And it really is cute, and because you don't have to do all the coloring, see, each house here is colored. I've put snow everywhere. And this one, you're just punching out stars for your luminary to show through. So I thought today I'll show you the basics of making one of these, and possibly, you know, this will inspire, mine will inspire you the way Monica in Luminary inspired me. So I'm going to show you how to make this one today as far as the size and how to do it. And then you can take my idea and go with yours. So I'm going to set this aside. So you start out with an 8.5 by 7 piece of cardstock. And all of these dimensions will be on my blog. And here's my blog right here if you want to go to it and look. And it'll be filed under Luminary. So after you've cut out your 8.5 by 7 piece of cardstock in whatever color you're going to use, put it on your scoring board and score at 2, 4, 6, 8 on the long side, and then turn it to the short side and score it at 2. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to see. You can see the score lines there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, after you've done that, you're going to cut out this little rectangle right here. See it? You're just going to take that out. And then at the bottom, you need to, well, I was looking for my big scissors and I don't see them, but I'll just use these and show you. On your tabs, these are your tabs for the bottom, cut out just slightly toward on each side a little V, inverted V here at the bottom, see? On each one of these bottom score lines and on the outside edge too. What that will do is just make your bottom tabs fold in a lot neater. It won't be quite so bulky at the bottom. See that? So I've cut both ends and then each score line with an inverted V. So that's what it would look like. Now then, from this point, you're going to take your piece like this, and we're going to punch the stars at the top. We're going to stamp whatever you're going to stamp on here. And then we're going to cut out the stars. So from this, well, from this to this, and then here's the piece that I've taken this punch. This is in the holiday catalog, so if you're interested in this punch, and I've used it quite a bit this holiday, but stars, I think, work, gosh, they work on baby cards, they work at 4th of July. I think they work anytime, but in any event, you can see how I've just put this in here. I left the tab out. I didn't punch that. Just put them in and punched and then lined them up. You can line them up right here on the end so that they line up perfectly. And just go across and punch that. So you've got stars at the top. And then I took this little star from the Stars Framelit. It's the smallest one. And I put it down on my magnetic board. Put the star on, and I just placed mine all pretty much at the top, not paying any attention to the design. I folded all my tabs up like this and then put the other cutting pad on top and ran it through, and did that for each panel. So I've got all of my stars cut. Now you wouldn't have to use stars. You could use any of your framelit shapes that you like, whatever it is. It's got to be pretty small though. And then after I did that, I put some vellum. It's 1.5 inches. Can you see that? And I've put these pieces on here with just a glue dot top and bottom to hold that in there, like that. And on this, I've used White Christmas. I think this little snowman is from Holiday Home, but everything else is White Christmas. The snow that you see is Gorgeous Grunge. I use that a lot, just that splatter stamp. And so I've stamped them in Versamark. I've sprinkled them with white embossing powder and heated them. And then I stamped the little Santa Claus and sleigh in Not Quite Navy. Just plain ink there. So now you've got your to this point, and you can use your sticky tape, the red one, or you can use the Fast Fuse, which was just on sale if you want. So run that down, and I would use my bone folder to burnish all of my score lines here. And when you're going to do something flat, just fold it over like that. And then the other one, burnish that one. Make sure all of your sides are burnished good so it'll fold up well. And then on the bottom here, I always do across from each other first, and then across from each other again. So if you were going to fold it in, just fold it here, fold it here. See how those tapered edges are helping to make it not so bulky here at the bottom? I really like this Fast Fuse. It really holds as well as a sticky tape. So, see, there is your luminary. Now, I've got, put your little candle down in there. Pop. And I've used some of this organza ribbon on mine. So, this one's just a little bit smaller than this one. I made it a little bit bigger, but this is 2, 4, 6, 8 size. And that's it. You've got this cute little luminary. It would be nice down your table. I made a couple for my littles when they were here for Thanksgiving to put by their bed at night on. They thought I was so smart. So that's my luminary. Let me put these back in so you can see them. See, they're not the same size either. You can do any size you want. So those are the luminaries, and that's how fast they are to make. They really are fast, and they're very clever. So I hope you enjoyed that, and that will inspire you to make one of your own. If you want to leave comments on my blog, that would be great. And I appreciate you stopping by today, and I hope you come back real soon.